Welcome back, everybody, to Modded Minecraft with Silly. This is episode 3, and I think today's goals are going to be to try and make some new tools and weapons with our smeltery that we created last time, and also to try and get some iron mined and the ability to mine iron, and whatever other adventures might come on our way in this episode. You never can quite tell. So, if you're liking this series, don't forget to click that like button and click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, so you know when new videos come out. Without further ado, let's get on with episode 3. So as you might remember last time, we got our smeltery all set up and everything down here. Got our casting table and our casting bin. And we put a bunch of copper in. So we have 86 ingots worth of copper. Now, in order to do anything, we need to make these casts over here. And in order to do that, we need to make aluminum brass. And the way you make aluminum brass is by putting aluminum and copper into your smeltery, and they mix together and they make aluminum brass. And that's the only way you can make these casts, unless you make them with gold, which we can't mine yet anyway, so we basically have to find some aluminum. So what we're going to do is we're going to just create a little bit more flint just to repair our pickaxe, because we are about to go and start a mine. I think what we'll also do is we'll make a door just to put on where we're going to mine. That way, in case we run into any mobs or anything like that, they're not going to make their way back to our base. Let's just grab this little piece of copper that's chilling right there. Okay. This Certus quartz will be nice, but as you can see, the harvest level is obsidian, and we are not quite there yet. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and start creating our mine right down here. Right, let's just go ahead and create a little bit of a downhill there. Let's go ahead and just mine that out, mine this and this and this. Just vein mine this copper right here. I said vein mine that copper. Why don't you vein mine? Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and just throw our door right there. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and let's just start making our way down. Use some of these torches. Now as soon as we get down a little bit further, we're going to do a little vein mining just to clear out a few areas, and that's pretty much going to use up the durability. See, that's tin, and we can't quite harvest that yet. So let's go ahead and start going this way a bit. Alright, so I think we'll do our first vein mine. We'll just make a little hole and we'll vein mine right here. Okay. So as you can see, we leveled up our pickaxe once again. We got a buttload of copper in here, which never quite hurts. And we broke our durability on our pickaxe, so that's why we created all that extra flint. So now our pickaxe is repaired again. We can go ahead and mine. Jump down in here, see what all we revealed. Not a lot, it looks like, except for this copper. So let's go ahead and grab this copper. Just vein mine all this stuff out. Very nice, okay. What do we got here? Osmium. We definitely need some of that. What's this? That is tin. Okay, so no aluminum yet. So let's go ahead and just vein mine another area out right here. Just like so, and that revealed nothing. So that's pretty unfortunate. Didn't reveal anything. Almost destroyed our pickaxe. Boom! Now our pickaxe is definitely dead. So let's go ahead and repair our pickaxe once more. Okay. Starting a little bit full here. Another reason I want to get some iron is because we have the Better Chests mod on, and what we can do with that, if you're not quite aware, is you can make chests that are adjustable. So you can have them do different things, different properties and stuff like that on them, but you can also make a bag, and you can use the bag to hold a lot more inventory items. So that's kind of why I want to get that made as soon as we can, because that'll definitely help us when we go on little excursions like this in order to carry a lot more inventory around. As you can see with vein mining, all the stuff you mine kind of gets you filled up pretty quickly. So can I make any more? Alright, let's grab this coal because we're going to need to make some more torches. Now you can see so that's twice we've already leveled up our pickaxe. So if you look here, it says modifiers remaining 2, and we've leveled it up to reinforced 3 as well. So it's going to take more time for the durability to break down on it with the reinforcements. And those were just random ones that we got. You can see we've got a lot of tin here, more tin, more tin, more tin. So there's a bunch of tin around, but not any aluminum, which is really what we need. So let's just go ahead and we'll go in here and we'll make a few bits of sticks. We got 8 sticks. So let's go ahead and put 8 of those to make a bunch of torches. Okay. So we got a little bit of space left, so we could do a few more vein mines before we really get too full here to do much more. So let's go ahead and just boom, vein mine all that out. Copper, copper, tin, tin. Man, not getting lucky here on the aluminum scale. We got more tin. We can go ahead and take out this copper. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do another vein mine here, which will use up the rest of our pickaxe, which it did. Okay. Let's go ahead and repair this once more. Got that. Now let's vein mine out this copper. Got that. How full are we? Okay, we are almost full. Can I get the magnesio? Nope. More tin, more tin. Man, there's just no aluminum around. Grab some more of this copper. Grab the rest of this copper. What's this? Tin. Not helping. Get this salt. Might come in handy for making some food. Aha! There we go, guys. There it is right there, aluminum. You see how that really looks similar to this tin. It's just a little bit more funky, I guess, looking. This is a few white spots, and this has a bunch of white spots. Let's go ahead and grab that. Did we get it? No? Are we full? Yes. Yes, we are. Let's just get rid of this piece of gravel. Alright, so we got 6 pieces of aluminum. Is there any more up in here? I mean, vein mined it out, so probably not. Alright, and that was tin. Okay. Well, that'll at least get us a few bits that we can set up for our casts, for our smeltery, so that'll be okay to at least start. We can go ahead and deposit some of this other stuff that we got. Oh dear, oh dear. Whoa, where did he come from? This is why we need weapons. What did he give me? Nothing? Just a bone? You jerk. Alright, let's move over here for a minute. We will eat this piece of chicken. Like so. Okay, that'll allow us to grab the bone. Jeez, where did he come from, I wonder? Huh, it doesn't seem dark enough for him to spawn down here. Well, it's really hard to say, I'm not sure. So let's go ahead back up here, check in on this chest, which is full, of course. So we are going to need a few more. Alright, so we've got this. Yowzas. We are full as can be here, guys. We are full. Let's go ahead and we will make 2 chests with this spruce wood. Alright, so we got that. We'll have to throw this down here since there's not a lot of room up there. Just throw that here, just throw all this cobblestone in like that. Okay, throw that in. Alright, that's somewhat good for now. So let's just go ahead and throw this aluminum right away. Now as this aluminum starts to smelt down, once it goes in there, it should mix with this copper to create aluminum brass. Excuse me, I needed a drink. And with that, we will be able to create the casts that we need. The first thing we'll have to make is a pickaxe, because I really want to be able to mine iron and everything else that you can mine. So there it is. Aluminum brass. 16 ingots worth of aluminum brass. Alright, so that is a good start. I guess I don't know if I want to throw all this copper in there or not. We have a lot in there already, so we'll just throw that in our chest for now. And we'll go ahead and we will start to get set up for making a few casts. So let's come over here to our part builder. It is dark, but I don't think that really matters since we're not going outside. Where's our stencils? That's what we're gonna need. Alright, pickhead axe pattern. Right, so we'll go in here, we'll put our stencil down, we'll put some cobblestone down, and that's going to give us a stone pickhead axe. Right, okay, so let's just throw that back, and we need a tool rod pattern. We will go ahead and do the same thing with that. Gives us a stone tool rod and this stone shard, which is just kind of a byproduct of creating these things. It doesn't really do anything, you can't really use it for much, so I just kind of throw it in a chest and eventually we'll disregard it and just get rid of it. So that's going to give us enough for a pickaxe. Actually it's not, because we need a binding pattern as well. Now we can make a paper binding pattern. I'm just not quite sure if we have enough stuff to make it. I think paper requires 3 sugar canes. Let me check just to make sure here. Paper is, yes, 3 sugar cane. Can we make it any other way? No. So what we really need to do is we need to take this sugar cane and go plant that. Because by using a paper binding, we will be able to add an extra modifier. Any of the tool parts that you make with paper, they give you an additional modifier in order to put modifiers on your tool or weapon or something like that. So we'll go ahead and sleep. That way hopefully this sugar cane will grow while we're making these other tools. So the other thing I want to make is we'll come over here to our tool station and we'll check how we make a sword. So if I click on sword right here, the broadsword, kind of like using the broadsword just because it's kind of a good all-around sword. So we'll need a sword blade, a wide guard, and a handle, which is just a stone tool rod, which we've already made, so we don't have to make that. So we need wide guard and sword blade. So let's go ahead into our stencil table. We still have 3 left. So we'll click here. That'll give us our sword blade pattern. And then wide guard. So now we have the things that we need in order to make the sword. So we'll put the sword blade up here. We'll throw in a piece of cobblestone. And that's going to give us a sword blade stone part. Right? And then we'll do the same thing with the wide guard. So it gives us the wide guard and it gives us another stone shard. Okay, so we will throw these things back up into the pattern chest. We will grab the axe head and the shovel head while we're here, and we'll do the same thing with those 2 pieces. So there's our stone shovel head. And we'll do the same thing with the axe head. And there's that. Okay, and we'll just throw our stencils right back up in there. Nice. Alright, so this is not growing yet. Grow, sugarcane. Grow. I need you to grow. While that's growing, we'll just go ahead and cut down a tree. So we need 3 pieces in order to make some paper. I really want to use that paper. Alright, that's a nice bit of tree there. Very nice. Let's just look around this water real quick, see if we have any other sugarcane growing. Just come up here, get a little bit of a higher view. Any sugarcane? Any sugarcane? Sugarcane? Anybody? There's a little island over there. Interesting. Sugarcane, sugarcane. No, I do not see any sugarcane. I see a cow. Nope, no sugarcane. Guess I should have been looking for it before when I was around. Hey, the cow is still up there. Still up there, just contemplating life. Well, okay. Hopefully this will grow by the time we come back. If not, then we'll just have to deal with it. We'll just have to deal with it. We're going to need to make one of those eventually anyway. Let's just go ahead and make one, because we're going to need a cast anyway. So let's just go ahead and grab this. We'll throw that up there, and we'll make a stone binding. Get another shard. Grab that and throw that back in there. And we'll go down to our smeltery. So, like I said, we have 16 ingots worth of aluminum brass. So what we need to do is we need to, let's go ahead and throw some of this wood and this tree back up in there, because we don't need that right now. We don't need all of this dirt. We'll just throw the piece with 2, the sand, okay. Alright, so let's take, for instance, our tool rod. We'll be using that for a lot of stuff. We'll throw our tool rod down, we'll come here and we'll click on the aluminum brass. Whatever's in the bottom of your smeltery, that's what's going to come out when you take stuff out of it. So that's selected. And we'll just go ahead here and we'll right click on our faucet. As you see, that starts to fill up. Your stone piece disappears and now you have a cast. So we have a tool rod cast, and we can make a tool rod out of all those various different metals. Okay, so that's why I have this chest here to throw all our casts in. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing with all of these other parts that we have. So the tool binding, done. And each time you do this, it's going to use up 1 ingot worth. So as you can see, we were at 16, now we're down to 13. Right? So let's go ahead and throw the shovel head on there. Okay, let's go ahead and throw the sword blade on. Okay, let's go ahead and throw the stone pickaxe head down. Okay, throw the wide guard down. Okay, so now as you can see, we have all of these casts. So all we have to do is put one of those casts down on this casting table, select which metal we want. In this case, copper is the only one we can use right now. So we'll be making some copper items, and hopefully we'll be able to get this paper in order to make a paper binding for our pickaxe. Any growth out of you? No. Why are you not growing? Why are you not growing? So all I ask out of you is just grow 1. I just need 3 of you. All you have to do is grow 1. Is that so much to ask? Apparently so. Anyway, if that doesn't grow, we'll just make everything out of copper. Since we have a ton of it, we can always change, after you make a tool, you can always change the tool part on it, so we could always just go ahead and do it anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the sword, because that's the thing that we need first. So we need these 3 items: a tool rod, a wide guard, and a sword blade cast. So we'll come into the smeltery and we'll click on copper, so that now move copper down to the bottom, so that's active. We'll go ahead and put down a tool rod cast, and we'll click that and we'll fill it with copper. It'll harden, And now we have a copper tool rod with a durability modifier of a 1.1x. So we can go ahead and we can throw that cast back in because we're done with that. We'll move our tool rod up here. We will throw down our wide guard. So if you come in here, and if you look there, it says material cost 1. So that means it's going to use 1 ingot worth of whatever metal you're putting into that cast in order to make the piece that you're going for. So this sword blade cast will cost 1 ingot. As we get into a little bit more of the upper echelon tools and weapons and stuff like that, some of them will cost, you know, up to 3, 4, 6 ingots worth. So there's our wide guard. There's our sword blade. Okay, so let's throw our casts back up in here, and we'll take our parts back up here to the part builder. Oh, I'm sorry, the tool station. So we'll click on the sword. We'll move the sword blade to the sword blade spot, wide guard to the wide guard, and the tool rod into the tool rod, and now we have a copper broadsword. And we got an achievement. So no longer do we have to use this crappy little wooden sword. So attack damage on the wooden sword was 4, on the copper broadsword is 6, but we can upgrade that as well as we use it, just like we did with our pickaxe. Let's see if this has grown yet. No, of course not. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll do the same things for the axe, the pickaxe, the shovel. Alright, so we're going to need 3 of these tool rods. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Throw that back in. What's that noise? What's that noise? It's a little bit creepy, okay. There's our binding. There's our hatchet head. There's our pickaxe head. Okay, and then we just need the shovel head, and we should have all our parts that we need to make these tools. So we'll throw these back up in there. We will head up here to the tool station. We will click our pickaxe. We will make our pickaxe. Before we make it, let me just check. Nope, has not grown. Okay, so now we have a copper pickaxe. Very nice. We'll click our shovel, put our shovel head. There's our shovel. We'll do the same with our hatchet. Okay, so now we've made all copper tools. And now our goal will be to level those tools up. So let's go ahead down here. We're also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a block. This casting bin will make 1 block, 1 solid block, so 9 ingots worth of whatever you're pouring out of it. So now that we made all of these tools and weaponry out of copper, in order to repair it, we're going to have to use copper instead of, like we were using flint to repair our other tools, we're going to have to do it the same way, but with copper. So we'll take that, and we'll turn that into 9 ingots of copper. We'll just make 1 more, since we have a bunch of it. We still have 9 aluminum brass ingots, so we could make some more casts if necessary. We'll just go ahead and throw these shards in there. We'll throw these old tools down in here, just in case we need them again at some point. Just give this a little bit, we'll put the flint with those tools, since we don't really need to carry that around right now. We'll go ahead and just give this a, we'll put the wood up in here too, why not? Just give this a little bit of a little more rearranging here. We are going to have to get some more food. So I think what we'll have to do is we're going to have to make... Did you grow yet? Did you grow? No, no you didn't. Let's just sleep through the night. Okay, sleeping through the night. We need to make some sort of hoe in order to create some crops. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make this right here, which is a mattock. So it can act as a shovel or an axe. So you need one of each head, plus you need a tool rod. So we can make that pretty easily. So let's just go ahead back in here, get our tool rod, our shovel head, and our hatchet head. And we'll change this to copper, which it's on. Okay. So there's our shovel head, there's our hatchet head, and our tool rod. Okay, we'll throw these back up in here, and then we'll go ahead and go to our tool station, click the mattock. We will put the items in their corresponding spot, and there we go, a copper mattock. Okay, nice. So let's just put some of this stuff down here in the event we need it. Okay, nice. And this is all fine, just like this. Alright, so I do remember having some potato seeds, I believe. Here we go, some potato seeds. So we'll go ahead and let's just organize that. We will go ahead and plant that. What else? Do we have any other seeds? River cane, willow sapling, maple sapling, cotton, salt, violet. It doesn't look like we have any. Still don't know what you can do with a pine cone. Let's see. Pine cone. Pine cone. What can I do with you? Nothing? Okay. Pine cone's completely useless. Can't make anything with it. So, might as well just get rid of that. Alright. Did I grab the potato seeds? Yes, I did. We'll just go ahead right here. Let's make it next to the water. And we will plant our potato crops. Although it doesn't seem like anything wants to grow. Why aren't you growing sugarcane? Oh well. We have a little bit of food. Not a lot though, that's for sure. So we're going to have to address that pretty soon. Sooner rather than later. But now, if you look here, we can, our mining level is copper, and our mining XP is 0. Each level, you get a mining XP. So with copper, once I get my mining XP to 100%, my mining level will change to boosted, and it will make me be able to mine the next level up, which in this case would be iron. So basically, if I just go do a few vein mines with this, it should boost it up to where I can mine iron, which should also now make me be able to get tin. So let's just go down to where we were vein mining, down here. We'll just go in there and we will vein mine that. Okay, so now if we check this, it's broken, but you see our mining XP went to 55.63%. So we do one more vein mine, that should boost our mining level to iron, to where we could make iron. So just repair that real quick. Let's go ahead and stare down there. Throw up a few torches. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this, vein mine this coal while we're here. Wow, that gave us a lot of coal. And just go ahead and block this off, just in case any mobs spawn there. I do hear some lava. Which isn't terrible, because we could use that to, there we go, we could use that to get our smeltery all filled up. So okay, let's just go ahead and repair this real quick and I'll show you what it did. So now our mining XP is boosted and our mining level is iron. We also leveled it up, so we have one modifier, and it randomly gave us luck, which put 103 pieces of lapis on it. So now we have fortune 1 on it as well. So let's go ahead and just stare down here. We'll go ahead and throw a few torches up over here, and we'll just mine out some of this ore. So let's get this copper and this copper. Oh my. Oh my. Get up there. Alright. That at least got rid of that water. Can I mine the tin? No, I cannot. Can I mine? Okay, I can mine the Minicio though. So that's going to be a good start for our magical crops. That's going to be a game changer once we can get that. Oh, more aluminum. Okay, fantastic. So that's going to be nice. So that aluminum was actually blue because it's from a different mod pack than the aluminum that we had earlier. So you can see there's a little bit more. Okay, nice. What do we got? Tin, we can't mine that yet, but this iron we can. Haha, that was the other goal we had for today's episode, was to mine iron. Tin, it looks like all of this stuff is tin, which we can't quite mine yet. Once we throw in some iron into the smeltery, and at the next level we do the same thing, we make an iron pickaxe, then we can level that up and boost it in order to make some iron tools. Let's just grab this salt, why not? Gives us a little XP. Okay, just go ahead and grab that. Just fill you in. Can I? Oh yeah, nope, obsidian. Definitely not quite there yet on that level. Okay, let's just throw our goodies that we got in here. Throw this in, and that. Okay, so we have 7 iron. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the iron into the smeltery. I really would like to make some armor. I guess I could. Can I make copper armor? I can. Durability 66. It's not very great. But I would have to assume it's better than nothing. Let's just come here and go ahead and make some more copper. We have plenty of copper, so we can go ahead and do that. Our fuel is slowly getting down, so we might have to go find some more lava at some point. Our iron's almost done smelting, and there we go. We have 14 ingots worth of iron. So, that being said, we're going to have to get some iron, because I really want to make a bag. So I'll show you the bag here. Make this bag like this. So 2 pieces of leather, 2 pieces of wool, some string, and an adjustable chest. The adjustable chest is just a chest surrounded by cobblestone. So we can make the bag, and this is going to give us extra inventory space. And then in order to upgrade the bag, we have to use these upgrades up here. So if we type in upgrade, okay, so then we have to make this right here, slot upgrade. In order to do that, we first have to make an upgrade case. And you see that is 4 iron bars, a stick, and some wood. So the iron bars, we need 6 iron ingots. So that's the main reason I wanted to get that iron. So I think we could probably get that made, and then possibly end the episode after we get that, and maybe get ourselves some copper armor, something like that. We got another one of these. Let's just go ahead and do another one. We have plenty of copper in there. Okay, we'll do that. we'll make ourselves an iron one of those and some pants. Okay, let's go ahead and throw all that on. Let's take a look at ourselves. Yeah, look at that. So we've got 3.5 bars of armor, which really isn't great, but it's at least something. It'll help when the random skeleton or something like that attacks us, or we fall into lava or fall off of something like I've been prone to do, so that will definitely help out in that regard. So I think what we'll do next is we'll go ahead and we will make a block of iron just to get some ingots. Okay, there goes that, and we will turn this block of copper into ingots as well. And if we look in here, you can see that this is slowly going down. Okay, it's already done. It's going to harden. There's our block of iron, and there's our iron ingots. So let's take 6 of those, and we'll make these iron bars. And that's going to be for our upgrade to our bag. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not mean to do that. Random button push. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleep through the night. We'll go ahead and check on, see if we have any potatoes made, see if our sugar cane is grown. Any luck? Hey, look at that. The sugar cane has grown. I think what we'll do for now is we'll just stick these 2 down too and let that grow more. We can make some more paper. Is there anything in any of these furnaces? Oh, some raw beef. I would say so. That's quite a lot of raw beef. But we're going to need more various foods to eat, because if you remember, we have that Spice of Life mod is on. So we've already eaten steak once out of the last 12 foods, and coconut once out of the last 12 foods. So we're eventually going to start getting some diminishing returns on that. Now we want to go ahead and make that bag. So in order to make the bag, we're going to have to first make a chest. Okay. So here's our chest. We have to surround the chest with cobblestone. Like that. That gives us our adjustable chest. So now what we need is we need 2 pieces of leather. We need 2 pieces of wool. Here's 1 piece. And I think we can make some out of string, I believe. Can we make a piece like that? Yes, we can. Okay, whoops. Did not mean to throw my string away. Okay, let's go ahead and put that there, just arrange that real quick. Alright, so we've got that. We need 4 pieces of string as well. Okay, and I think that's how we make the bag. So if I recall, I believe it's like this, and like this, and with string in the corners, and there's our adjustable bag. Beautiful. So now, when I hit the cap locks key, it brings me into my adjustable bag. So now my adjustable bag is open, and that's all the space up here. So I can throw stuff up in there. Now when I go into my normal inventory, the dirt's not there. But when I go into my bag inventory, it's there. So we have 3 full rows. We have basically an extra inventory of space that we're constantly carrying just by having this adjustable bag. That is huge. So we're going to go ahead and try and upgrade the space in it. And I believe what we have to do in order to do that is, if I recall, I think we're going to need some more of our wood here. Let's just grab this spruce wood. Sure. Let's just make that into that, and we'll turn these into sticks. Now I think it was like this, a stick, and 4 of these, and 4 planks. There it is, okay. Upgrade case, right? So now we have the upgrade cases, and that's the basic. So I think let's just type in not upgrade. So we need to make these slot upgrades with an upgrade case surrounded by planks, which we have plenty of. So let's just drop down to where this wood is. Okay, look at all these planks that we have, very nice. Now we can put 7 upgrades on our bag. So what I think we'll do is we'll just go for it. Let's just put all 7. Why not? So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 more here. And bada boom! 7 slot upgrades. So now if we take our bag and we place it in the crafting table with a slot upgrade next to it, it's going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and maxed out. Booyah, guys. So now if I click into the bag, look at that space we have. That is going to be phenomenal. That's one of the most important things we wanted to get done. Okay, so we are well on our way. We are well on our way. That's nice to have. So what I like to do is I like to just throw all my food into the top row of my bag. That way it doesn't junk up my inventory and I always have it up there. I know where it's at. Okay, so I think that's going to have to wrap it up for this episode. So we went to our smeltery, we added some iron, and we made some aluminum brass, which we made all of these casts with. We made all of our copper tools and our copper sword. We made copper armor, and we got a few crops going out here. Hey, look at that. Speaking of, we've got a potato. We've got a potato. Yay. So we'll just throw that in there. Go ahead and just grab this. I don't want to waste a piece of coal on one steak. Okay, a baked potato. Let's go ahead and eat that baked potato. Yummy! Yummy! Final steak is made. Nice. We'll throw that up into our adjustable bag, which was the other thing that we made. That's going to really come in handy. See our little backpack? That's our bag. It's pretty cool, right? Alright, so this was a successful episode. We didn't have too many run-ins. We didn't die. We had a run-in with a skeleton, but he wasn't too bad to kill. Alright guys, it's been a successful episode. I'm going to be going on vacation, so I'm not going to be putting any videos up for about a week or so. So I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and everything, and we'll be back to you sometime between Christmas and New Year's. But it's been fun, guys. If you like the video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for new videos. And we'll see you later. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.